Let me ask you about the president this week. He was on, I think it was 60 Minutes, where he said the pandemic was over. That created some controversy. What did you think of that comment?
Well, I listened to it because I wanted to hear what he said myself. Because sometimes, the president, I love President Biden, but he makes slips every now and then. But no, he said it twice. And not only that, it was pre-recorded for 60 Minutes. So if the White House wanted to walk it back, they could have asked 60 Minutes, just cut out that segment. Or if they wouldn't, they certainly could have gotten ready for it and had some prepared statements to go on to walk it back, but they didn't. So I have to believe their statements were deliberate. So that's the preface. My response is, well, I don't know what he was thinking, because clearly the pandemic is not over. We still have hundreds of thousands of new cases a day. Most likely, we still have 400 to 500 deaths per day. Okay, it's not the 2,000 to 3,000 at the alpha peak or the delta peak or the Omicron peak, but it's still the second, third, or fourth leading cause of death in the country on a daily basis. And it doesn't make any sense from a policy perspective, because we're trying to get the Americans to accept this new bivalent booster. What the heck's the point of saying the pandemic's over if you're trying to do that?
Right.
And we're trying to get parents to vaccinate their kids. And by the way, we're trying to ask Congress for an appropriation. So I think it was in Politico I got quoted that, it didn't make sense from the science, didn't make sense from a scientific perspective, a public health perspective, and a policy perspective. I said, when I was a kid growing up, my grandfather, Morris Goldberg, used to like to bet on the horses. So he used to drive up to Green Mountain Racetrack. I don't know if it's still there. And he taught me about the horses, and he taught me about this concept called the trifecta. And so I said, the president just hit the trifecta. It didn't make sense from either scientific medicine or public health or policy.